dog, send me past the flume.
Off hot over here, fucking.
Salute.
Yo.
What is up?
Starting off the pod.
All right, what is up?
On God. Some za. Paul's got a Nike hoodie. Everything is goody. Got the Gucci slides. And we still alive. And we down to ride. And we down to vibe. And we down to talk about all these
drink
light
like 4 of
turds.
these fucking Espelons.
Bro, from someone who's freestylely retarded, how do you do that?
Man, you just like think of, you say a word, and then you think of the word that rhymes, and then you fucking just say the most random sentence to make it work. So you say work, and you're like, twerk. Okay, fuck
For
it.
sure.
Fuck it. Milwaukee tools, right in front of me, twerk.
So is door hinge as hard as fucking people say it is to rhyme? Is orange as hard as they say it is?
It's so easy. Orange, door hinge. You could say we can fuck until you can hear the floor squinge.
There you go. All right, coming up with something different. It's
Shit
all
makes
good.
no sense, but
It doesn't have to
Fire.
make sense. That's fucking art.
and you could say enormous.
So what's up? We're on the pod. We're starting off fucking hot, baby. I got fucking 2 of the hottest rappers in San Francisco. You guys said I couldn't have guests. Well, we got fucking
That part.
guests, baby. Paul Shoelace, my cousin, one of the best rappers in San
That part.
Francisco. And Solus the Happy Human, a.k.a. Danny B, a.k.a. Danny Phantom, a.k.a. Rap Game Spider-Man.
Keep going,
We're
keep
coming
going,
in
keep
fucking-
going, keep
I told
going.
you I'm bad at
That
freestyling, so that's as far as I'm finna
motherfucking
go.
part.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that was hella good though. That was hella good.
All right, so here we are, bro. We're starting this pod because these 2 motherfuckers have a show tomorrow at Brick and Mortar, 8:30 p.m. Get your ass there. These 2 will be on stage. I will be violently high in the back running security for this guy. So here we fucking go, baby. Let's
Don't
get
you
turned
dare try and
tomorrow.
go after Paul, man.
I
This
will
guy's
be.
gonna close
I will
on
be
you,
in
bro.
the fucking John Wick in that shit, bro. JK.
Dude, literally John Wick. You know, we're gonna be rapping, and I'm just gonna see you assassinating like 10
Be
people.
like, don't get close to him. I swear to
Pulling up with
God.
Trent Williams for sure.
Hey, McCaffrey, Trent Williams, baby. Let's go. Fucking Mexican McCaffrey over here.
Feel me.
Let's go. All right, so how's it going, guys? We hyped for the show tomorrow. We gonna bring
Can't
that
wait,
energy?
Bro, excited.
Oh, man, I'm
on
excited,
cloud
too.
nine, dude. I'm gonna crash maybe in
Yeah.
24 hours.
Well, these guys just saw their name in lights. Just went by Brick and Mortar late night just to take a look at the venue and surreal moment, huh?
It's crazy, bro. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was to see my brother's name up there was crazy, man. I'm hyped for tomorrow. He's gonna fucking kill it tomorrow.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, Paul called me. He's like, let's pull up to the sign. he's like, the previous show just ended. They switched out the sign already. I was
Oh,
like,
let's
oh,
go.
really?
Oh shit.
He's like, let's go. It's dark right now. Let's go.
Fuck
You're
yeah.
so right.
Let's go.
Like, I don't think I'll be able to see it after the show tomorrow. I'll be too fucked up.
Oh yeah. Well, who knows? We might not remember the night. For
No
real.
cap.
But I got some fucking little bit of music questions for you guys. So, in terms of starting your guys' music career, how did that begin? How you knew you wanted to make music? Was it like a certain album that hit you? Was it a song? Was it an artist? Like, what made you know, like, I want to make music?
Dude, it's crazy. It's like growing up, I was just like naturally attracted to rap, which is so weird because I was just like a long hair like Justin Bieber cut looking kid, you know.
Had the sway over, bro?
I had the sway,
Had to
dude.
wake me up. Wake
Tell-
me up inside.
Tell me his haircut doesn't look fresh right now, too, brother.
Bro, he just got cut up a few
I'm
hours
telling you,
ago.
it
I
looks
saw
fresh,
on
bro.
the tube, bro.
I gotta get some gel. I gotta go this way. I gotta go this way. I gotta style my hair now. It kind of sucks. But it's like, as you grow up and you're just naturally attracted to what you're naturally attracted to.
Yeah, I feel that. There you go.
I don't know why. I just liked rap. I was like, I'm just fucking with rap. This is like
That's awesome.
what I like. And
Yeah.
then they had like some poetry. Like basically every kid gets a chance to see if they're a rapper in English. Like once a year, they got, you know how they got like a little poetry unit every year.
Oh,
Like a
yeah,
little
yeah, I
poetry
see what you
slam?
mean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you make
exactly.
poetry and you're like, oh, I kind of like that. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, there we go.
tight.
I fuck with that. Was there any artist that you really clung to for like your style, or did you develop that kind of all on your own?
Lil Wayne.
The goat.
He was so cool. He was so
Fucking,
cool.
all right. I mean, the best double entendres in the fucking game. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm someone. I'm not in the rap community.
For
but,
sure.
You know,
Lil G's
I know.
moving silence like lasagna.
It's one of the greatest lines of all time.
Lil Wayne
So
punchlines like crazy.
he punches you in the face with
No,
his
no cap.
punchlines, bro. So we got to get into the lighter.
Oh man. Let's talk
I
about
don't
the
know if
fucking
I don't know if you guys want to talk about it or who wants to start.
I would love to talk
story
about the
or
lighter.
whatever. Yeah, you got to.
So-
Yeah, because this was Paul. Yeah.
So we drinking. After our Valencia show, yeah?
Yeah,
yeah,
it
after
was.
the
It
Valencia
was
room.
at. Okay, I was
We were on
wondering
cloud
when.
nine. We
I
were
was
on cloud
wondering
nine.
when that was. Yeah,
In
yeah,
the
yeah.
Mission and
We had-
SF, we were just vibing.
We had
bro.
the vibes was high. The vibes was extremely high.
Oh yeah, the vibe was extreme.
Liquor content was we was up there for sure. But we outside. I think Danny was playing pool against this OG like rock and roll type guy.
He looked like the little guys from Men in Black, the little shirtless,
Yes.
like the little guys dancing around. Like he looked exactly like those guys. I was looking at him like, God, you have no muscle and all fat, but you're skinny. That's fucking wild. Like, I don't know how you pull that off.
Yes. And they were in
I don't know what diet you get on to get that body, but fuck, man.
they were in a heated game of pool.
It's crazy. I was like, how do you do that?
What do you eat?
No, for sure. But they were in a heated game of pool, and I remember I had just rolled up a blunt, and I was like, man, like I'm so drunk, I need to smoke really bad. Like I need to smoke this blunt.
Just right now.
And I was asking around for a lighter, and he was like, he pulled out a Zippo. It had the Giants on it. He's like, hey man,
Beautiful Zippo.
It was like silver.
he was like,
yeah.
this is my lighter. He's like, it means a lot to me. Make sure you get it back to me. I was like, yeah, of course, brother. So we go outside. We're smoking.
And then he goes to beat me in pool. He handed it to you like as he was like
Whooping your ass in pool.
as he was whooping my
One-handed.
ass in pool. He's like, take this. 8-ball corner pocket.
Oh,
that,
damn.
that makes me feel a lot less bad
That's
about the situation,
disrespectful.
actually.
That's disrespectful. Yeah.
So we outside, we're smoking and whatnot, and then a good Friday night on the mission. So we're just smoking, and all of a sudden a mariachi guy just in a fucking like
Out the
in
cuts,
like
bro.
a decked out fucking like suit.
You never see him coming.
He was Nacho Libre'd out.
He
I
had
will
the hat
say.
and everything,
Nacho.
and he just started playing. It was my girl's birthday. It was my girl's birthday. He just started playing Happy Birthday to her. And like I was just
yeah.
starstruck. Honestly, he kind of took the show. I was like, whoa, like
He might be opening tomorrow if you show
Yeah,
up early.
honestly.
He might be
Honestly.
opening.
Don't let that guy in. He's gonna steal.
yeah, no, for sure.
They'll want him.
So he finishes up. We eventually say let's hit the next spot. And as we get to the next spot, Danny's like, we all get a drink. And Danny's like, hey man, what about what's his name's lighter?
Oh, yeah.
We never
Where's Steve's lighter?
we never gave him his lighter back.
Fuck.
I was like, oh fuck, man, that's fucked up. He's like, nah, we got to go back. We got to tell him that we don't have his lighter.
Yeah, Danny had the wildest idea of all time to be like, no, we have to tell him. I was like, okay.
Which I told him, terrible idea.
Like, why? Yeah.
Terrible
The
idea.
lighter might still be on the table from when we were outside.
Yeah,
getting
we
snacks.
checked and it
I was
wasn't
like, I was
there.
like, oh,
We were
the
like,
table,
fuck.
the lighter's on the table outside of the bar. So we
Okay,
just gotta
yeah.
go walk back to the bar, grab the lighter, and give it to him, and then go back to
Yeah.
Terrible idea.
You know?
But but we could never found the lighter. So then we get to the bar and Danny's like, yo, I gotta go tell him that we don't have his lighter. And me and Paul, I remember looking at Paul being like,
Terrible idea.
all right, brother, if you really want to do that, we can
Probably
do
shouldn't
that.
do
And
it. You probably
Bro,
shouldn't
I will
do it,
never-
but if that's what you want to do.
I will never forget this fucking. We're chilling. Me and Paul are chilling, and the bar, like the door was facing the other side of the street, so you had to like come around the corner to like come out of the bar and us see you. I see Danny running out of the bar, and me and Paul are like, "Oh, Danny, you're hilarious, haha. He's chasing us, haha." Danny's like, "No, he's fucking chasing us. Run!"
He's pissed.
So then
He's pissed.
We run like 3 blocks. I see them.
You and Paul were like, what are you talking about? I was like, we gotta go now. We gotta go.
It's like,
we
bro,
gotta go.
and I see a fucking little lesbian midget and this motherfucker come around the corner. And I was like, what the fuck? And then, I don't even know, they just stopped us and were like, fuck
Dude,
you, motherfucker.
That lady called me scum. She called me
She's scum. She
scum.
was a mohawk as a woman. Fuck her, dude. And he,
I
yeah.
convinced you guys. I was like, please walk with me. And you guys are like,
You were, bro, no, you were running. I
we were, like,
remember.
walking. We made it like 2 blocks away from the bar.
Yeah.
Because they were cursing me out as I left the bar, and I was like, all right, they're not chasing us yet, so let's just go. We made it 2 blocks away from the bar, and I look down and I see this like, I'm looking at the door of the bar. I'm like, I think we're good. All of a sudden,
Yeah. Oh fuck.
3 people walk out. I see their silhouettes, and I see them like try to look around. I see them see us.
Yeah.
Sprinting,
Like,
bro.
Get out.
Start
Like
running
the dude and
towards
get
us.
out.
Great. They had great form.
I'm like,
honestly.
oh, dude, he's got a fuck, dude.
Track
this guy-
athletes.
Maybe back in the
This
day
guy
they
was
didn't
like
look
the
like
lead singer
it.
of a punk band. He's got punk homies that are gonna come
The
in.
punk homies.
Yeah, I remember the first thing.
I was like,
He was
who's
like,
this gang?
"You lost my lighter, you pendejo."
He hit him with the white
I
Spanish.
was like, "Damn, bro, that's how you feel." I
disrespectful.
was like, "I got Trent Williams right here. You gonna call you pendejo?"
You pendejo. I remember just being like, yo, if you're not going to fight us, then fucking walk away. And I remember them being like, okay. And just walking away. Like, bro.
You guys are
relax.
fucking. You guys are scum.
Well, they were sitting there like, you're scum. You're a piece of shit. You owe him money. I was like, whoa,
so what are we doing?
No one's giving no one money.
I
Whoa,
said,
relax.
what are we doing here?
Yeah, what?
What's really gonna happen right now?
You hit him with the white guy
I was like,
separating.
what's
What are we
going on
doing,
right now,
guys?
you know?
What the hell's going on, guys? We can't be having this. You can't let them get between us.
That's honestly a great story. Honestly,
That is- dude,
I
that
hold
was
that
so
story
funny.
dear to my heart because that
Yeah, that night was
That was
fun.
a crazy
that
night. That was
Show,
a-
that show was so dope.
yeah no
Little
no lie.
debacle after. We were just laughing for like blocks. After
That shit was
bro,
awesome,
man.
man. That was a great finish
Yeah.
to the night for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not stealing anyone.
I love when he called you pendejo too. Like he was just like.
He said it
I
so
swear, I swear, I
light.
swear. I looked around. I was like,
because he was.
As someone who can't
just hear
speak
that?
Spanish, I was like,
I was like, did he really just call me pendejo?
He was trying to think of something
This
racist to say,
motherfucker.
but his homegirl was like a Mexican
yeah,
lady.
you couldn't hit him with too hard. You couldn't
Yeah.
hit him, no wetback in there. You couldn't hit him with that. Can't slap him too hard.
He's like, I would just be light racist on this one.
You're lucky. There's other ones of you around. You're lucky. You're lucky. There's other people of color around.
That shit was good, man.
Yeah, that was hilarious. So you got to tell me about the Fin de Semana, the music
Out
video. These two music video.
Out
Yep. Go
now.
watch it on YouTube.
all platforms too. We got the video on YouTube.
That video has a lot more story than you would think. There was a car accident involved. There was almost a Donner Party incident where these guys were stuck in Yosemite and with the homies.
There was a drone accident.
There was- How's it? No. What was that?
Like
This is
the
news.
videographer Dosa. Shout out to
My
Dosa
fucking
Films.
guy. I love Dosa, man.
Yeah,
Dude,
hell
we were
yeah.
all we went to this lake and Dosa's like, yo, I'm gonna pull out my drone, I'm gonna get some sick shots of you guys, man, just out by this lake. And we're like, for sure. And I'm listening, I'm just walking around here, you know, that like annoying drone
Yeah,
sound.
you're like, oh god.
I'm like, okay, whatever, but cool, we're gonna get some cool shots. And all of a sudden it stops. And I'm like,
Oh fuck, we're in Ukraine. Sorry.
I go back to the car and I look
Comedy
I look at
podcast.
Dosa and he's like holding the drone and I'm like, what's going on? He's like, it crashed.
Like literally,
They're
like
they're playing the army music like.
yes, exactly like
Oh,
that.
yeah. R.I.P. my boy.
Miss Nana was singing.
R.I.P. my boy.
Shout out to
Rest
Miss
in
Nana
peace.
too.
Yo, shout out Miss Nana. Shout out True
But
Gang.
yeah, literally within like, I want to say like, the span of 30 seconds, it was gone. It was a terrible.
Short-lived. It got about 5 seconds of clips, and then yeah.
And he used those clips. In
Yeah,
the
he
video.
did.
Oh
The
really?
video, yeah. There's
No way.
there's like 2 seconds of drone
Yeah.
footage.
Oh no!
That's how
way.
good of-
All right.
that's
You
how
got
good of a
something out
director Dosa
You
is.
got to get something out of it.
He
You
used- he used
spend
2 fucking
120
seconds.
bucks on a drone, you got to get some fucking
No,
shit
100%.
out of it,
And
you know?
he had insurance on that shit too. So
It was like
Okay,
a $500 drone.
Damn,
He's
oh,
like, I have
fuck.
insurance. Like he kept saying, he was packing it. He was like, I have insurance.
Thank
I have
God.
insurance.
Smart
I have
man.
insurance.
Thank
I
the
have
Lord.
insurance. But he was like kind of mad about it. He was sad about it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Nature took it. So were you guys involved in like that? Were you guys in the car in the accident? Was that how scary was
oh,
that?
bro, it was like it happened so fast, you know? Like it
Yeah.
was scary as fuck though. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I wasn't even like looking. I was like actually trying to like grab something from the I was trying to grab my Dr. Pepper, which I have here, and all of a sudden it was just
Okay.
like
Oh,
yeah,
fuck,
it was like
yeah.
and then all of a sudden I look
That
up,
shit
I look
happens
around,
fast.
and everyone's like shook, you know? And I'm just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck just happened? Like, and the whole time I was like, damn, did we hit them? Like, what did we do?
Oh,
yeah, I thought
fuck,
we hit them.
Yeah.
Yup.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
that
Yeah.
shit was crazy,
Damn, that's
man.
Wild.
The way our luck was going, it was like, I was like, oh, what happened now? What did
Yeah,
we do?
it was crazy. Like we honestly we got hit off the road, from our right. They hit us coming from the right, and then like Tim, like fucking my boy Tim, my manager, was driving, and like he fucking like swerved off. He's like swerved and like missed the tree, but like Literally like this much.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember
We
you
stopped
guys.
right in front
Yeah.
of the tree by like 2 feet or something, and then we went to the left.
Yeah, it was crazy.
She almost bumped us into
Yeah.
a tree. She like sideswiped us.
Oh my God. Jesus.
And then like our car ends up like perfectly in like a Yosemite pullout where there's like hella tourists. It was like we got sideswiped into a parking lot.
Yeah.
And as soon as
fuck,
everyone saw how we
Jesus Christ.
looked, like I kept asking everyone, "You guys see what happened?" Everyone was just like not trying to like help us at all. I was like, God, I wish I had blonde hair right now, you
Damn, what was it,
motherfuckers.
the mob. I wish I had blue eyes,
Yeah,
blonde
you
hair.
fuckers. Like, you guys didn't see
motherfuckers.
anything, huh? As soon as you saw me get out the
never-
car,
you
you didn't
never
see
s-
anything, huh?
You never see anything.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was still your
Like
fault.
the
Yeah,
tire
fuck.
got stuck to the, I forget what the fuck it was called, but the tire like literally like car was totaled. Yeah, it was bad, man. It was fucking ass.
Oh
Yeah.
jeez. Oh man. Well, I'm
I hate
glad
how
you guys
cars
made
get
it
totaled
out.
So
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like you get
crazy.
hit a little bit and then it's like, it bent the inner axle. It's gonna cost like 12 grand.
Completely broken, like you're fucked.
Yeah.
You know, so
Fucked
it's
your
like, it's
whole
not
shit
worth
up.
it.
Yeah.
God damn. That's
Yeah,
brutal.
and it was like around, I want to say we got hit like around like 5:30, and the tow truck didn't get there until about like 7ish. And he was like, yeah, you know the
So
light.
you guys are just
Yeah, he's like,
chilling?
yeah, you know the lights. The sun's about to go down. He's like, I only can take like 4 people, and there was like 8 of
Jesus
us,
Christ.
or like 7 of us. So like basically,
All right, Lord of the Flies,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Where's
yeah,
the pig
basically
at?
they were
Where's
like,
the fucking,
yeah, like
That's a deep cut.
they were like,
That's a high school.
That's a deep cut right
they-
there.
the
That's podcast.
the tow truck guy was like, yeah.
Only the real one.
He was like, yeah, if you guys walk down like, you know, like 15, 20 minutes that way, you'll find like a hotel, and like you guys will be all right to stay there for like.
Oh, in the bear-infested woods, and actually, now that I think about it, the woods that almost the most people go missing in yearly. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Dude,
And I'm glad that
Yosemite's
I
like-
didn't know that,
No,
actually.
people go missing a fuckload in Yosemite. My dad was telling me, for real. It's like a real issue, and they don't. And there's no explanation. It's not bears, because there's bears. You know, the black bears are my size, damn near.
Yeah.
They're like 260, like Bradley Martin. 260, bro. I could take on
That
a
shit
bear.
was fucking crazy. Yeah, so we just walked.
No, just get.
We walked about 20 minutes, right? And fucking, we finally find sanctuary in 20, 30 minutes, and it's like dark. I'm like scared as shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
where the
fuck.
fuck are we going, you know? But my boy TQ was like super like, nah, bro, like he told us, just, you know, walk this way. Like we're gonna be totally fine. Like I know exactly which way we're going. And I was like, oh, you know, yeah. We needed that. I needed that because I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like, we're
sure.
fucked. Like this is like a fucked situation. Like
royally
how are you guys
fucked.
so happy right now? Like this shit sucks.
Fuck.
You need someone
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
100. Because that's not
That's
me, man.
true.
I was like, I wasn't high. I wasn't drunk. I was like, this shit is absolutely.
Stone cold sober and went through a horrific.
Yeah,
Oh,
I couldn't-
jeez.
You guys ended up like at a bar. or
Yeah,
something, right?
yeah. And oh, dude,
where you end up
the
after
best
shit like
fucking
that.
part about this whole shit, right? So we're at this fucking place. I'm miserable. I just got off the phone with these 2 guys. They finally got sanctuary. They're like,
We got our own story. We're the other half of the party. We got our own
Okay, yeah, yeah.
story.
We'll
so yeah,
We'll come back to
So
that.
this is
Hell
like
yeah.
I want to say like an hour and a half after we get there. We're waiting, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, my boy Jay Stay True. I swear to God, I thought he found like help. He was like, "Oh shit, what's up?" You know what I mean? He was hyped, and I was like, "Oh shit, like someone's gonna help us like get out of this fucked up situation right now. Like maybe they can give us a ride like back to the cabin."
You thought you found like an old
Yeah,
friend.
Yeah,
and it was the
something.
bitch that hit us. It was the girl that hit us. I was like this. I turned around like hella happy. And I was like,
This
oh my
bitch.
God, bro.
This bitch.
Oh my
This bitch.
God, bro.
I just saw you, you
Yeah.
bitch. Get the fuck
Dude,
outta
I
here.
was fucking pissed. I was so pissed.
Did you like? You should have just like.
She was
kicked her
kinda
car.
cool.
Yeah, and they kept saying that. They kept saying that the whole time. And that's what made it even worse because before we left the situation, she was hella trying to talk to us. I was like, bitch,
I'm
you
dead.
just ruined
You
my
just
whole
almost
trip.
killed me.
And you
You
almost
just
killed me.
almost killed me.
Yes. Yeah, that shit.
Typical woman
Oh my God,
drivers.
bro.
Didn't she like offer you something or?
Yeah, she did.
Little sucker, sucker.
I hate that bitch.
All right, yeah, we cut that part out. We cut that part
In
out.
consolation
Yeah, we gonna
for
cut that part
almost
out.
killing you. Hey, I'll learn
Go
how to
ahead.
do it.
Well,
I
let's hear
guess.
let's hear your
Yeah, what's your side of the
My,
story?
my side?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
The
amazing.
tow truck-
Honestly, they have
trying to fuck you
they
or
have a
something?
crazy ass side of the story too.
It was because it was me and then my cousin, our boy Tim, who it was his car that got totaled, so he went with the tow truck driver.
Yeah.
And we needed to get back to the cabin that we rented, and it was like an hour outside of Yosemite. So the tow truck driver took the 4 of us. He's towing the car, and then we get to the gates of the Yosemite. He's like, all right, this is the furthest we can go. We're like, what?
Huh?
He's like, yeah, I can only tow you guys to the limits. You guys got to call another tow truck. And we look around, we're like, dude, it's hella cold.
It's dark.
It's dark.
Cold.
There's bears.
It's fucking
Fuck, man.
snowing in
We're like,
Yosemite
what?
too, by the way.
Oh, bro, what the fuck?
He's like, all right, well, there's like a resort up ahead. I could drop you guys off at the resort, and you guys could wait there. And we're like,
Yes.
okay.
If it's
Okay,
inside,
for sure.
yeah.
He's like, all right, I'll drop the car here at the gate. I'll take you guys to the resort. He takes us to the resort. He drops the car. Takes us to the resort. We get there. Tim, he's like so fucking, he doesn't want to wait at all. So he's like, and he's so like fucking, he can make shit happen. So he's just like, he goes up to the front desk. He's like, you know anyone that wants to make $100?
Fuck yeah.
And the lady's like, excuse me? He's like, you know anyone that wants to make $100?
I'm
Get a ride.
not. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20 if you know what I'm saying.
Fucking when you're in the woods, man.
For a ride, dude.
No,
Do anything, man.
She's like, let me make a call. And
Uber suck,
she
dude.
pulls out her cell phone. She's like, Logan, do you want to give these guys a ride?
For a hundo.
Some dude comes.
You know how many pesos that
Shout out
is?
to fucking
I don't
Logan,
know.
man.
Logan, man.
Wolverine, dude. Shout out.
Gave us a ride back to the cabin. Fucking, we got our car, and then it was like another 2 hours before they drove back and picked them up in Yosemite.
God damn.
And the whole time the guy was giving us a ride. He's like, "So what do you guys do?" And we're all like, "Oh yeah, we're rappers shooting a video." He's like, "Oh, you guys like Meek Mill?"
Yeah, I like Dreams and Nightmares, dude. Yeah, totally.
He's like, "Cool."
Hold up, wait a
Puts on
minute.
some Meek Mill. We're like, all right, yeah.
That makes the situation a little better. A little Meek Millie. No Diddy.
Oh yeah.
Get
up!
This was before
Hey,
everything.
you guys, before you blow up, do not go to a Diddy party. Please, do not go.
A couple years ago, that would have been a great
Yeah, a
place
couple
to
years
make
ago.
some connections.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
But now you make the wrong kind of
What kind of
Some
connections,
literal
Danny?
connections.
Literal connections.
Literal-
What kind of connections, Danny?
Yeah.
Some fucking blasphemous connection.
I want to go there to meet Cassie. Then you become Cassie. You know.
Then you never leave the house.
Oh, we also on that trip. We also drove 3.5 hours. My boy got a last minute call like, "Hey, we got a show in Petaluma."
Oh,
Yeah.
no way. Okay, my cousins live up there.
So
Oh,
we
fuck
drove
yeah.
all the way
Okay.
from Yosemite to Petaluma.
Oh, I think I saw.
back.
Yeah.
So it was a fucking lit. Honestly,
on the road.
it was a crazy weekend.
And that was the night before we went to Yosemite and got in that car accident.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you guys were riding high.
that car was our ride or die the whole
Yeah.
trip.
Damn, that's crazy.
Tim drove us back, did the show, came back,
Man.
slept, woke up, went to Yosemite, got in a car accident.
That's a real one. At least you guys were all right.
yeah, that's the
fucking
part that
big.
matters the most, man.
And you know what Dosa did? He shot, like, we got in the car accident.
Yeah.
There's like a boulder. He's like, everyone go to that boulder. And he got shots of us all around.
Oh,
the
okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
He
Made
made
the best
he
out
made
of
the
it, yeah,
most
for
of
sure.
it.
Got to get something out of it. Yeah, that video was awesome. It was really cool.
Thank you,
shot.
brother.
Just like the Canyon Boy Tales one's
Thank
really
you, brother.
cool
I
too.
appreciate
It
it.
would have been a million times doper, but things ended up to make it not doper.
I mean, it sounds like that trip was just one of those trips, but that's being on the road though. I feel like that's
It's all about the experience, you know. That shit was a good
it's all
time, man.
good.
That was dope.
All up in Yosemite, all up in fucking nature. So Canyon Boy Tales, that was a fun fucking shoot. That was wild. I have a little thing with fucking Danny here. So we were chilling at the Glen Park fucking the cabin or
Yeah.
whatever, the
Oh yeah, in
two-story.
the back in the canyon. Yep.
Yeah. And we were just hanging out. I'm looking at Danny, whatever. I turn my back. Danny is now 7 feet in the air, just fucking climbing up this fucking storage
Do that.
container. Yeah, and I was like, as a fat man, I was like, how the fuck do you do that? I don't relate, but that's awesome. So I just wanted to ask, where did rock climbing start?
Oh, dude, it's.
How did that start? Yeah,
I was dating some girl,
that's how it always starts.
and I shit you not, like we broke up, and then I called her. I was like,
I'm gonna hold myself up for an hour on this rock.
I love you. I love you. Yo, and then she's like, I'm sorry, I'm already seeing someone else. This is like 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later. Oh,
She's holding
God
on like,
damn.
God damn it.
I was like, man.
My fingers are gonna get so
I
strong.
up in my bed at 5:30, and then the next day I woke up. Rock climbing.
It came to me in a dream. No, for real. But that shit's awesome. Like, how is that progression gone? Is it scary to try new climbs kind of thing?
It's hella scary, man. But it's just like fucking. I got like ADD, you know. So it's like
Same.
I don't like fucking like going to the gym, just like lifting weights.
I feel that,
It's,
yeah.
it's like boring, you know. But it's like you go to the gym. It's like colorful holes, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
figuring shit out,
You
yeah.
gotta figure out the puzzle, you know? Like
That's crazy,
Even if
yeah.
you're strong enough, sometimes you're like, oh, I gotta go right hand here,
yeah.
left hand here, right foot here. And it's like a big ass body, like it's like that Japanese game show where you gotta fit in the box.
Oh, yeah.
It's
You just
like
got to
that.
make it happen. Oh, that's fucking
hey,
crazy.
no lie.
Yeah.
I think you would kill Ninja Warrior, bro.
Yeah, you should try that shit.
Low key.
Honestly, that's why I'm trying to blow up, just so I could be on Ninja
Low key,
Warrior.
I think that
Just
you
get
would
me
kill
on
that
celebrity
shit, bro.
guest, Solus
I'm
the
not gonna
Happy
lie to you.
Human. That would be wild. I would watch the shit
too.
out of that.
I think, man.
That's some crazy shit, though. I don't know how you train for that without completely hurting yourself one way or the other.
There's no way those people.
Yeah, right? How do you train for shit like that? And just, like, all those Japanese game shows are just to make white people look crazy. Just to, like, just to throw them in water.
Dude, I love that show, and there's no way half of those guys train for that shit. They take 2 steps and they're already fucking bashing their head on whatever the fuck is on there.
Yeah. They can't even let women do it because they'll just hurt themselves. Yeah, no,
Yes, dude.
fuck yeah, the women's course is just like hopscotch.
You always get mildly concussed. Everyone gets their first.
I'd have to wear a helmet
Yeah,
for sure.
oh god.
And Ninja Warrior.
Rocking a helmet on Ninja Warrior. is
Got to,
crazy.
bro.
Oh, you can't do
And
that. You
a
can't
helmet
do
and a
that.
life vest for me.
A samurai will come out and
The
fucking
helmet and
slash
the
you.
life
I'm going
vest,
down, bro. I ain't going outside like that, bro.
Yeah, he's in the special category,
Yes.
Ninja Warrior Special
bro.
Olympics.
I would watch that, bro.
Yo,
ESPN Plus could charge $50 a month for that shit. I would buy it. I would watch it. Bro, why doesn't the Special Olympics do boxing?
You know what? That's crazy.
Bro, I think we just came up on $1 million idea.
Don't they have the most powerful strikes? Those that are impaired.
I don't think so. I don't know. We can sports science.
You know, like
we can
retard
measure.
strength?
We can measure that shit.
I've heard of crackhead strength. Dude,
I've heard of
that'd be a crazy matchup.
Bro.
I mean,
a strength challenge.
I don't know who am I. I don't know.
know.
You know, I'm a
You could put a.
I'm a
parlay-
gambling man. I don't know what the odds would be on that shit. That
I'm
would
a
be
gambling
crazy.
man. Oh, I got a question about betting. All right, so I've heard you've been betting WNBA parlays.
Oh, bro, for years.
Okay, I got a question.
For years.
Can you bet the over/unders on missed layups? Because there's a lot of those going on. Me and my dad.
Maybe you
me
could
and my
find
dad,
it. You could probably
bro.
find it.
You probably could. Because me and my dad tuned in for like 5 minutes the other day because that's all we could stomach. Dude, like 14 missed layups. You need to coach them and get them in layup lines, dude. We need layup lines for like 3
I wouldn't-
hours. Angel Reese, stop hurting Caitlin Clark.
I can't coach.